Well, good afternoon on this hump day, everybody. I never stream on Wednesdays. Never. But I'm on break right now, so I can. Hello, everyone, and happy feast day of St. Patrick, who is not from Ireland, but he is the patron saint of Ireland. So, yay! Hello, Massimo, Noodles, Princess Anastasia, Xavier. I love St. Patrick. He has one of my favorite prayers. I haven't said it yet today. I always want to get in the habit of saying, because there's like multiple versions of this specific prayer, but there's like one version I really, really like that I wish I remembered to say every single morning. But, you know, as it is. Hello, Batman. It's so weird. Normally right now, I'd be teaching my musical theater 1 class. So it's really weird to not be doing that. It's so weird. But, you know, we shall see. Thank you, Batman. Yes, I love St. Patrick's Day. I don't like that everyone celebrates it by getting drunk because that actually goes against the integrity of the day. Because people are like, well, the Irish like drinking. And St. Patrick's the patron saint of Ireland, so we should get drunk. But actually, a true Irishman or woman, whatever, same thing, knows not to get drunk on a feast day, especially not St. Patrick's. So for all of you wondering out there, oh, I can have green beer today, that is actually kind of blasphemous. You're not supposed to drink on St. Patrick's Day, funny enough. So you're a future person. What? Hello, Paris. And the green just has to do with the 3-leaf clover. So we got an Irishman and Noodles to back me up here. Thank you. I mean, there's nothing wrong with alcohol, like in moderation, like if you're super careful about it. I'm someone who just doesn't like it, but that is not the point of St. Patrick's Day. Batman, agreed. Don't do it any day. So, ooh, it's already the 18th for you. Where, if you don't mind my asking, Anastasia, where are you from? Where are you from? I actually thought of that because I just saw this meme. And it's like, when everyone celebrates your feast day by getting drunk. And it's, I want to make sure no one sees. Yeah. It's poor old St. Patrick's being like, what you want? Why? So, and fun fact, the Irish were the first set of ethnic minorities in the United States, in American cities. Irish were the first minorities. I'm not actually completely Irish. I have Irish in me. And oh my gosh, one of the dances for this year, they have to start learning like a little bit of river dance, and I'm the assistant for it. And, like, I don't mean this in a prideful way, but when we were learning it, like, it just came so naturally to me. So many aspects. I mean, I'm sure someone who's actually trained in river dance would look at me and be like, ooh, so many little things we need to fix here. But so many aspects of it, I was like, wow, this comes so naturally. And, like, I was like, wow, I actually look good doing this. But I'm the assistant, so I'm not in the dance. And I'm like, ah, Australia. Nice, nice. That's awesome. I was going to say something. I was like, I don't know if that would be taken the wrong way, so I don't want to say it. Anyway. At the age of 6, only ate potatoes. A good friend of mine from college lived in Ireland for a bit and had visited Ireland like so much in her life because half of her family is from Ireland, and she's the one who informed me about a lot of this stuff. She was like, yeah, no, that ain't true. And I was like, good to know. Hello, network. Hello, Matt. I don't know if I said hello to Matt. Yeah, I have Irish. It's just like there's definitely Irish ancestry. It's just my personal DNA didn't take a lot of it. So like it's in my background, because that's something people don't understand. That they think like, oh, if one parent is like 100% Swedish and the other parent is 100% Australian, I don't know, I'm just making stuff up, that, oh, that means the child is automatically 50-50. But that's not true. They might get 80% Swedish and 20%, it really depends. So I got a ton of Swedish. Like a ton, which also makes sense because of I think someone on my dad's side of the family, I'm not entirely sure, But I do have Irish and German. Those are the 3 main ones. Thai. Sounds familiar. Sorry. Makes sense, Massimo. It's a fun day. And the St. Patrick's prayer, the very specific one, it's really long, and kind of like repetitive-ish, but it's just so good. So you're just lurking. What? And Noodles has to go. Sad day. Sad day. Cash House, welcome. Oh, have fun at your play rehearsal. Yeah. Yeah, what's funny is the Swedish ancestry comes from my dad's side of the family. My brother and I, one of my brothers, he and I both got heavy Swedish. Like the first time they ran it, they said that I might be somewhere around the 35 percentile. And then they were like, actually, as we run it more, you're showing up as closer to 50. And my brother Travis is showing up at over 50. He and I look alike, but we look like our mom. Yet my brother Eric, who got like all of the German, like not fair. I wanted all of the German, but he got like all the German, looks like my dad. It kind of makes sense that the one that's German, that has most of the German ancestry, got a very different look from my other brother and I, who got mostly Swedish. So that makes sense, like why he and I look alike. But the weird part is the Swedish comes from my dad's side, and yet it's my brother with the German that looks like my dad. And then my other brother and I got the Swedish, and the German comes from my mom's side, but we don't. It's weird. It's weird. But I don't remember what my mom showed us. It's just so strange. It's fascinating. Weird. I have a bit of everything. I mean, naturally at war with myself, since I'm part Irish, Scottish, Welsh, British, French, Roma, Scandinavian, Scandinavian, and Portuguese, and that's only going back 5 generations. It's a nice mix there. Mine had like a bunch of other random things too. Like it would just say like British, general European, but I mean, obviously I'm American. I was born and raised here, therefore that's what I am. I'm not technically like any of those things. That's just what's in my blood. I can't remember what I had for breakfast this morning. Pretty sure I didn't have breakfast. So why is Javier banned? Because he brings a lot of negativity and spams the chat right before I get on. So he's been warmed and timed out well beyond his limit. So no more. Let's not bring her up, Ty. Yeah. Especially since that woman lies about literally everything. So I become a lobster in the sun. Girl, same. I mean, I don't have the same ancestry as you, but I turn into a lobster. Oh, I was out in the sun a lot the past couple days, and I didn't really use too much sunscreen, so I must have, because I was thinking like, oh, I won't get burned. I didn't get burned, praise God. But there was like a ton of overcast, and I kept thinking that's not good enough, because I know that overcast doesn't mean the harmful rays won't damage your skin. But I guess somehow got lucky and didn't get burned. Praise Jesus. Oh, that is not on silent apparently. Hello. Yes. So I got lucky I did not burn, because I burn. Hello, Candy. Long time no see. I'm doing good, and my family is good as well. We are good. It takes a lot for me to tan. I've given up and been like, you know what? I should embrace how I look. I should just like myself for who I am. The DNA tests can be iffy, because there's like a lot of things they're still learning about. One of my brothers, he just completely doesn't agree with him. He's like, it's all made up. And I'm like, I don't think it's made up, but I do think, there's still things to be learned. You can't know 100%. Just looking at your family ancestry isn't going to tell you necessarily what you are, because what shows up in your DNA is completely different, like from your siblings and everything. So one of them your ancestry is the same, but it might be that they got more of one thing than you. It was weird. Exactly, Anastasia. Exactly. Yep. I'm always pale, Batman. Always. Gotta learn to embrace it. Exactly, Candy. As is everyone, fearfully and wonderfully made. Woo! Is that Psalm 139? I want to say it's 139. Yeah, pretty sure. I have not. MC, I am not a fan of the manga. I just don't like manga in general. That's not like anything against that specific one. I'm just not a fan. Because it reads like a comic book, and I'm not a comic book fan, so. I do not like anything from McDonald's. Because that place is disgusting. So no thanks. Rude, Anastasia. How dare they? That's funny because I've had jokes. The joke that's always made about me is one that I blend in with the sand at the beach. Like the highest one, the one that never gets any water on it, or that I'm paler than the sand at the beach, or like if it's really bright out and like the sun is really reflecting on my skin, kind of like where it is right here. Someone will say, "The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid." People do that too, and I'm like, whatever. You gotta learn to laugh at it. You can't get offended at that stuff. You gotta be like, yeah, whatever. Especially because the more it bothers you, the more they're gonna do it. So. Oh yeah, don't not put on sunscreen. And people think like, oh, if you have naturally dark skin, you don't need sunscreen. It's like, actually everyone does. It's just like the paler you are, the more susceptible you are to getting burned because you have less melanin in your skin. So it's never a good idea to go out in the sun without sunscreen, because after a long time, you can develop skin cancer. Not everyone, but it's something that you might want to be careful about. Hello, Charlie. Welcome, welcome. I feel Irish descent because I've been watching WTF. There's the rest of the name. Well, no. I mean, I have Irish in my ancestry, Candy, but there are a lot of people with pale skin. You know, like everyone always just says, everyone tends to clump Caucasian together as if it's just one thing. And I'm like, you wouldn't do that to someone who speaks Spanish. Like, I find that so annoying. People will be like, oh, Spanish, you're Mexican. I'm like, no, they could be Portuguese, it could be Brazil, it could be from Spain, they could be from many areas that speak Spanish or a form of, well, I just said Portuguese, that's a language. Ignore me, I say stupid things sometimes. Irish is a pale one, but it could also be Scottish, it can be Welsh, it can be Icelandic, it can be German, it can be Austrian, it can be British, it can be Swedish, it can be Norwegian. So there's a lot of different things that it can be. Yeah. So having pale skin doesn't 100% mean Irish. It can be a myriad of different things. Like for me, it's Swedish mostly. Yeah. Me too, Xavier. That's why I try to teach my younger students when, people make like a joke. Like, I mean, you don't want kids to bully each other and you want to fight against that, of course, because you want them to grow up to be decent human beings. But if people are making playful jokes and it's not bullying, you have to teach both sides of it. I try to teach my students, like, look, can you see this kid is like, obviously this bothers them. It's something that, just really hurts them for some reason. You need to learn to recognize those signals and maybe back off. You're not necessarily wrong, but you are wrong if you keep persisting when it clearly bothers them. But I also tell the kid that's being bothered, like, hey, people are going to make jokes for the rest of your life. You have to learn to laugh at yourself first. Have dignity, have self-worth and value, of course. Respect yourself, but at the same time, you have to learn to laugh at yourself. Otherwise, because a lot of people are going to laugh at you anyway. So the quicker you are to laugh at yourself about little things within reason, everything has, I don't know. Hope that makes sense. Hello, Elena. Hello. Swedish. I mean, I'm not Swedish. It's just that's what showed up in my DNA. I always try to emphasize that because people are like, oh, so you're Swedish. I'm like, no, I'm American. I was born and raised in America, so I am therefore an American. And America is a melting pot, which is really cool. Not a lot of countries have that. And there's nothing wrong with one way or the other as long as no one's mean. So... No, Tyler, that's not why someone has pale skin. It's because they don't have melanin in their skin. People that develop different cultural lines based on their living style, that affected their skin tone. So if you're someone who you're so for like one set of humans or whatever, they were like never in the sun. They always had like roofing. They didn't work outside a lot. They did a lot of their work inside. Then they didn't need to develop darker skin to protect them from the sun. Whereas people like the darker the skin, that's because it's a protection from the sun because they were outside a lot, or they lived in an environment where the sun was extremely harsh. Because some areas it's not as harsh. So I guess I can kind of see your point, because in Ireland it's pretty overcast, so you don't need as much protection. But that's just like, it just has to do with the melanin in your skin, and that developed over time because of a necessity for different people depending on where they lived. So, But anyway, JC, I am 25. I know. Shocker. Hello, Crossfighter. Happy St. Patrick's Day. I am good. I know, Candy. I saw that Daniel was streaming too. I was like, no, I forgot he streams on Wednesday, because usually I'm working, so I don't see his stream. So I felt bad. I was like, no, I'm streaming at the same time. Ah! I'm eating unhealthy things. Thank you, Blue. You're very kind. I think it's just best to embrace it. Like, all the girls that I meet that try to get tan, and I'm like, even if you're using sunscreen, even if you're going to tanning salons where they're not using the harmful rays, you are still damaging your skin. You're still damaging it. And they don't understand the long-term effects of, like, when you get older, your skin is going to become so leathery. So you're better off accepting that, hey, guess what? We all look different, which is really cool. Don't try to go with the fad of being tan. I've tried so many times, and sometimes I still am like, oh, if I do get tan, that would be cool. But I've learned to embrace, like, no, I'm not. I don't have melanin in my skin. That's okay. That's my ancestry. What's wrong with that? No one should... Stop trying to look like the rest of the world. Look like yourself and appreciate when others don't look like you. Because differences can be cool. They can be detrimental too, but not on that level. It's looks. It's really cool. Why do you think girls have a hard time finding foundation? Because we're such a wide variety of skin tones that you'll be like, that's a little too pale. Oh, like my problem was I'd find things that had warm undertones versus cool undertones, that had pink undertones versus yellow. I have to get ones with pink undertones because I have a lot of pink undertones. So I get something with a yellow undertone, I look really weird. I don't know what it is. Emelina, doesn't matter. It's probably because I bring up topics people don't like sometimes. I know, Batman, I'm so bad. It's so bad. Thank you, Crossfighter. I try to be positive, Emelina, but sometimes I'm positive in a sense that makes people not like me. That happens. My favorite song? I don't know. I need to reread it again. There was quite a few I liked. I think I like the one about Lucy Gray, like the one that like she's named after. That's true, Elena. And at the same time, I really want to visit other countries because it's really interesting. Like when I visited Peru, and people were just shocked at, like, they just didn't see someone who looked like me, and they didn't assume I was American. Funny enough, they actually assumed that I was from Ireland or Scotland. It wasn't until they heard like our accents and that we had very southern accents, they were like, "Oh, I know, y'all are from America." And we're like, "Hey, that's us." They didn't say y'all, but they could speak English better than we could speak Spanish. We tried. We genuinely tried, but they were really kind. But yeah, because of like my curly hair and just how pale I am, they assume, they're like, oh, she must be from like Sweden or Ireland. And I was like, actually, no, I'm an American. They're like, oh, cool. But I also feel bad, like people from like Australia, New Zealand, the moment someone hears them speak English, they're like, oh, you're an American. First of all, they say it in a derogatory way. And I'm like, rude. You must not know much about America except what media tells you. And two, maybe you haven't been exposed a lot and you just assume English means American, which doesn't make sense because There's British accents, there's Irish accents, there's Scottish accents, there's New Zealand accents, the Kiwi accent, and there's Aussie accents. So I'm like, bro. And even within each country, we have strong accents, different things. It's really weird. There's Canadian too, and Canadian. How could I forget about Canada? 2 of my friends are from Canada. What's wrong with me? I am going to get Skyward Sword HD. Gaming, for sure. Favorite Zelda game? Probably Ocarina of Time. Probably. It is a House of Batman. That's why my motto has always been, if I don't want to wear it, I'm not going to. So that's why if there's a day where like I have the opportunity to maybe record a video, even if I've written it, if I really don't want to deal with makeup, I just don't record. Because I'm like, I'm not going to put it on my face if I don't want to. Outside the U.S., Charlie, just Lima, Peru. It was beautiful. I didn't get to go to Machu Picchu, but it was really beautiful. Just like Maltese. I'd have to ask Kayla and Daniel about that because I feel like they'd be like, no, we don't. Right, Emelina, when we choose to. I mean, I wear it for stage, of course. You know. Hello, honey. Welcome. There is a noticeable accent. That's why, I mean, I guess if you're not really exposed to different accents of English, the assumption is American. I don't know if it's because, like, it was one woman in particular that she was like, I don't know what the assumption or presumption was. I don't know, like, if it was how she was dressed or something, or that she was extremely kind. I don't know. Like, it was really weird. I was like, I don't know why that's the presumption about her. It could have been just that area, but she said it happened to her a lot. So, do I play Among Us? Yes, I haven't recently, but I would like to do it again. Ocarina of Time is just a classic, you know. I'm going to play Animal Crossing because it is the feast day of St. Patrick, and the other character on my island that I made, Father Patrick, I made his birthday, St. Patrick's Day, of course, so we'll see it. Best Zelda story? Ocarina of Time or Skyward Sword. But I really like Twilight Princess as well. I love the character of Ganondorf in Wind Waker, but as far as overall story, yeah, I'm going with either Ocarina of Time or Skyward Sword. And then Twilight Princess is like up there-ish. But not as much as Skyward Sword. And I'm probably going to say Ocarina of Time. That might change once I finally play Skyward Sword HD, though. Anyway. Oh. That's sad, Xavier. I love Ocarina of Time. And I recognize there's bias in that. I don't care. With that, I probably should go ahead and switch to a game. Glad the conversation is popping, though, guys. Yeah, and I'm streaming this early because I'm going to choir practice tonight. So I want to make sure, you know, I can actually be ready for that. Yeah, so I'll probably stop around 6 or so. You know. Ooh. Yummy, Anastasia. Are you going to share? I mean, you're eating healthier than I am. I actually brought my Switch with me to play Mario Kart with the person I was traveling with in the past 2 days. He brought his too, and we just never had the chance, and we both forgot an HDMI cord and our dock. We could have gone to Walgreens to get an HDMI. We were like, well... I think it's playing up here too. Hold on. There we go. Fixed it. Oh my gosh, it's hot here. Like, it went up to 90 one day, and I was like, I'm not ready. Oh, Emelina is so good. Very underrated. Chocolate covered graham crackers. It's bad. It does, Aaron, but it's still better than what I was doing. Just a Luigi. Alright, it's time for Father Patrick's birthday. Yes. It is a big water bottle. It's because it's what I use to teach when I'm teaching dance. I use this all day, and I'll go through 2 in a day. So. Island Superstar Father Patrick is also celebrating birthday today. All right. Who's hosting my birthday? Well, Father Patrick. Oh, it's Ozzy. Only following. When this happened on my actual birthday last year, I was like, this is the cutest thing. Aww. How nice. I did blow him out one go. I didn't brainstorm. It sounded scary. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, T doesn't count. Piñata. First of all, birthday hat. Yeah, I want to hit the piano. Let's go. Okay. Looks like it's a watermelon. Yay! How many times do I gotta hit it? Oh my gosh. Like that. Cupcakes! I still have the cupcakes from my other birthday. Ah, yay! So fresh, it's still winking. I'm with Elena, that's kind of what I do too. Birthday! It just took me to the bottom. I want right here. Yay! Oh, cool. And then I'm pretty sure KK. The next really cute part is KK's in the town square, and he sings you happy birthday, and you see all these notes on the screen from like other people wishing you happy birthday. Nick, hello. It's hello, hello. Mail. Honestly, if I had a son born on St. Patrick's Day, I'd be like, yep, sorry, your name's Patrick. I don't care what my husband and I had previously decided. It's now Patrick. Or at least the middle name. It is an underrated movie. Much agreed. Okay, I kind of want to change out of the hat. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, mom's homemade food. Oh. See, there's KK. That's funny. Hey. Why is only Willow here? Yeah. Let's do it. I'm breaking out in areas I never used to break out in, and it's all because of the stupid masks. That's why I usually wear neck gaiters, so it doesn't really touch my face, but alas. The movie is Megamind. DreamWorks Megamind.
Me, now, oh, me,
It sounds almost like happy birthday. Let's see. Here's hoping your birthday is full of laughter. I can think of anything more deserving of an awesome day. I can say that your smile always cheers me up and that you make life here better for everyone. Thanks, Aurora. How cute. No, Nick, now we'll just pick on you for only having ever attended one. I know it's hard to coordinate with everyone. Usually Matt and Batman are the consistent ones. My super dearest Father Patrick, I hope this day finds you well on your joyous birthday. No, I can't do all this fancy talk stuff, so yeah, happy B-Day. Thanks for being my pal. It means a lot. I can't wait to see the mischief we get into next. Mega sincerely, Sherry. Oh, how cool. Alpha, hello. Oh, Massimo, I've come with so many first and middle name combinations and things like that. I'm like, well, it also depends on what my future last name is. Hi, Father Patrick. Happy birthday. Did you know that every day my brother and I look forward to seeing you in the shop? You always seem so busy to me, but I hope you remember to take a break every now and again from Tommy. It's because he's the priest of the island. Of course he's busy. Yeah, but it'll depend, because my idea is possibly having 2 middle names for each child. One being a saint name and one being, like, an inspirational person in my life or my husband's life name, like a saint, not a saint, but you seen Father Patrick. A little bird told me that today is the anniversary of your birth, a most felicitous event that warrants the greatest of celebrations. I hope this day brings you the same joy you so often bring us. Warmest regards, Brothers. So like fictional character within reason, because I want the first name to be like something that I like how it sounds, that my future husband and I like how it sounds. Sushi, crazy. Thank you, Alpha. He's usually stuck in his house, Anastasia. So I like that idea, but you know, it'll depend on whoever my future husband is. He might be like, that's a lot of middle names. But I mean, I'm okay with saint names as first name as long as it's not something common. Especially being Catholic, there are names that get so overused. I refuse any form of Joseph, Paul, Peter, any of the gospel names. Any form of Mary is off the table. John Paul is not a thing, also. No, it's not my birthday. It's Father Patrick's birthday. Because he's named after St. Patrick, and today is St. Patrick's Day. Haha. Technically, today is the day St. Patrick died. So, you know. That's the different part. Most feast days are their death day, not their birthday. That's probably going to be it for my time playing as St. Patrick. Or St. Patrick. Father Patrick. Maybe to switch back to my character. There was one name I really liked that there was someone that was like, ugh, I hate that name. Most people hate that name. I was like, what? And I realized I probably can't use it. Especially because I like old-fashioned vintage type names, and a lot of them are coming back into fashion. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I'll probably pick names and then make sure they're not in the top 100 list for the past 10 years or that year. That's probably what's gonna happen. Anyway, all right, time to switch over to my character now that we celebrated Father Patrick's birthday. Well, at least you're good to be here, right? It says they canceled band practice, though. Sorry about that. Okay, now to switch over to the other character. What's been new? Well, yesterday I was at the Kennedy Space Center. It was a lot of fun, and it was nowhere near as hot as I thought it was going to be, because I forgot the Space Center is next to water, so it gets a good breeze. It was really nice. Yeah, I don't like popular names. But again, there are names I like Maisie and Jane and a few others that suddenly are becoming popular, and I'm like, stop it! I really like, and this is going to sound crazy, I love the nickname Winnie. I just think it's a very sweet name. And it can be Winifred, it can be Winola, but I really like it being a nickname for Eowyn. I mentioned that to someone and they were like, interesting. I was like, come on, you know it's good. Oh no, I've had so many Skylers and Skylas, Avery, Ansley, like, ugh. That's the other problem, is being a dance teacher, I don't want it to be a name my students have had. One of the names I really like is Penelope. I have a student named Penelope. Oh well. Yeah. What? I mean, I don't hate Eowyn. I don't. There were some things about her in the film that bothered me. But yeah. Gwendolyn. That actually works. But the problem is people can give her the name Gwen. And I don't want Gwen. See, look at my Irish house. Yay. That's the problem. I don't like Gwen. So. I know Aurora's wearing your design, Matt. It's not like this is gonna happen anytime soon, Nick. I ain't married. I got plenty of time. And it could be whoever I marry is like, no. Like, but if we call her Winnie, no one will know. That's why I do think Winifred is pretty. There are other versions too. It's not my only choice. There's lots of choices. I haven't played in a couple days. Whoops. Whoops. I love Hebrew names like, ooh. If you can come up with like a good nickname, or if you're okay with your kid coming up using their middle name, because I see people do that all the time. Like one of my students, her middle name, or her first name is actually my name, but she's always gone by her middle name. And I didn't know that we had the same first name until someone said it just randomly, and I was like, yeah, that's Miss to you. You guys are supposed to say Miss, and they're like, no, not you, her. And I was like, what? She was like, yeah, that's my actual first name. She was like, but I go by, oh my gosh, Zelle's wearing your design too. She was like, but I go by middle name. And I was like, oh, cool. It's not a name you hear often, because it's an old lady name. Money. It's an eternal opinion. That's okay. It's okay. Just tell her that my daughter's name is Winnie. And I always love the idea of a nursery theme. But I'm like themed Winnie the Pooh, but I like think way too far ahead of this stuff. I like can't do that. I do love Jane. I love Maisie. There's so many names I like. But you know, it depends. You never know what your spouse is gonna like. With my luck, he's gonna have weird ideas or want really traditional Catholic names, and I'll be like, no. Lena? Is it pronounced Lena? Because I like Lena. I actually like Louisa. Not Louise, but Louisa. One of my students, her middle name is Louise, and she's like, I hate that name. And I'm like, oh, I love the name Louisa. I've always considered it. Not always, but I do like Louisa. I like Zephyr, too. Before How to Train Your Dragon, mind you. I like Zephyr. I figured I should probably point that out. Faith! Welcome, welcome. Oh, she just changed into a squatter. Interesting. I did used to really like the name Emma, but the problem is I just hear it everywhere. That's the other thing. Is I'm like, oh, Nana here. All the time. This is not just up to me. I love my mom's name too, but that would have to be middle name. Aw, well that worked out. I am considering the name Rose for some reason. Maybe as a middle name, because that's my saint name. Even though I don't like roses, but it is a sweet name. Maybe. I like some flower names, like Azalea, but that's just too difficult. I was named after both of my grandmothers. Like my first name and then my middle name. And I don't like either. I'm okay with my first name. But, which, no, none of you know it. But at least my first name is the grandmother I know and like. No offense to my other grandmother. I just, yeah. Anyway. I love how my neighborhood turned out. I'm like really happy with it. I'm happy that I changed up my island. It looks so much better. Hi, Sherry. Not really. Xavier? Unless that's not actually your name. I was just going with Xavier. I like Mateo. Also, for some reason, I like Luca, even though I don't like Luke. Yeah, it's very traditional. So I'm like, Junior. You could. Okay. I got lots of bells because I haven't done this in a few days. Okay. Anything else? No. I used to like June, but I would only do it if she was actually born in June. Which, I know people who don't do that. But I'm like, still. I'm like, I feel like I would need to. But I wouldn't want her born in June because that's close to my birthday. Although that would be a cool birthday gift. Just saying. Keep adding A's. A. All the A's. What? No! Oh my gosh, no. I'm not even married. No. It just, the subject came up somehow. I actually don't know how it came up. Huh, my mom's covered the money holes so many times. What's your other nickname? It is a cute name. And I like, the thing is, I watched the Crosby family, some of their stuff, and their second youngest daughter, they call her Junie. Her name is June, or Junebug. And I'm like, that's so cute, but now I can't use it. Yeah, no, Faith. My gosh, no, I am not married. So therefore, no children are forthcoming for a while. Ooh, just scare everyone with that. I mean, children are a blessing, of course, but... Oh, another money tree. Man, it has been a while. Jeez Louise. Look at all this money. It's good. Yeah, brothers can be like that. I like Junebug. That's cute. I mean, I can understand if someone was like, oh, I don't want to be called that anymore. But, like, I think that's really cute. Okay, can I separate a tiny bit? Just put away as much as possible. It's fine. I tried. I shouldn't have put that 1,000 with it. Oh, well. I had tried. But it's fine. Funny enough, out of my siblings, I was the only one that got a name that can have a nickname. Oh, we kind of called my brother, one of my brothers, by a different name. Sometimes, just slightly shortened. But, yeah, no. I was like, I don't like my name. Oh, that's so hard to get to. Here we go. I do like Louisa. Boy names are hard. Because I don't like many of them. I like the name Charlie. Somewhat as like Oliver. And I was like, oh, call him Ollie. And then someone was like, oh, like the skateboarding thing. And I was like, ruin it for me, why don't you? Oh, I have a student that was convinced that we had to call her Ocean. And I was like, I'm not calling you Ocean. Favorite Disney character? That's really hard. That's a really long list to go through. Oh. There we go. Because I love Rapunzel and I love Merida. I also like Nani and her boyfriend David. I think they're good. I like Pascal. I like King Fergus. King Fergus. I love the name Eleanor. That's another one, but I don't know which spelling I would do. Man, there's so many. I love Lady from Lady and the Tramp, as well as the two older dog friends. Those are cute. Jacques. Why do I still have that? I don't know why I have that, so keep it just in case. There's so many I like. That's really difficult. Kronk is a good one. I also really like Pacha. Kronk's hilarious, but I love Pacha. I like his wife too. She's a tough one. Yeah, Brave's one of my favorites. It's very underrated. It's not even just underrated for Disney Princess, it's just underrated in general. My Spanish pops. Nothing wrong with that, Faith. I like a lot of Elsa's music. I really like Anna. I think she gets overlooked for some things. But, you know, they're great. I have one of these. I think I have this one. Pretty sure. This is such a cute outfit. If I had just a chill guy character. But I made my guy character a priest. And I did that on purpose. I like it. Yeah, I have the Irish outfit too. Ah, yeah, I don't want anything. Cry in fear, aw. Wait, what did I miss? Eleanor was my second pick. Wait, which character is named Eleanor from Lord of the Rings? Because I've always loved Eleanor, depending on the spelling. And I love the name Nora, or Eleonora. I'm curious. I'm so curious. What did I miss? Okay, I also love the name Arwen. I think I would choose Arwen before I would choose Eowyn, even though I love the name Winnie. I could do Winnie as a version of Arwen, even though that doesn't make sense. Even though Arwen has the same syllables as Winnie. But I would totally do that. The daughter in Return of the King? Whose daughter? Which daughter? This. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Oh my gosh, I have to make a note. Because I've been compared to Rosie Cotton so many times. That'd be so funny if I named my daughter. I don't know. What's the second baby's name? Sam's second child. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Someone I have to tell all this to. They will be so fascinated. Oh my gosh, the movies are so good, Xavier. Like, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but yours is wrong. I'm just saying. I haven't read the books yet. I need to. I have them. I must. Some point in my life. Oh my gosh, I That is just so fun. So fun. Wait. Well, I know the wife is Rosie. So his daughter's name is Eleanor, and he has a son. I'm not naming a boy Frodo. I don't mess around. What did I do? Josiah. Oh, that reminds me. I love the name Judah. I didn't used to, but I'm doing this Bible in a Year podcast, and I learned that Judah means praise. And I'm like, I love that. My firstborn son is probably going to be named Judah, just because I love that name. That's so good. Tostada. Toasty. That's so cute. Oh no. That's weird, because I read Catching Fire first, and I loved Catching Fire. Maybe I just got lucky with my book to movie adaptations. I got lucky. Wait, Nick, who's who? So his two kids are Eleanor and Frodo? Are those all his kids? I'm so confused. Asher. I don't remember Asher. I haven't gotten far. They're all... I do love the name Daisy, and I always like the name Primrose, but actually before reading the books. So, don't really like any of the other ones, but I like Daisy. I always like Daisy. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious though. Percy Jackson, I think most would agree with you the movie sucked. And most people agree with you that if they've read The Hobbit, that The Hobbit movie sucked. Hunger Games is hit or miss, depending on who you're talking to. I didn't care too much for the first one concerning the book, or even in general, but the other three did pretty good. You destroy a ring and then you've got stuff to do. He was determined to marry her. And I think that's beautiful. I mean, obviously she loved him back, so that's helpful. He had no fear at that point. He's like, I can handle raising a bunch of kids. I helped destroy the ring. So, you know, it works. I need to make a pit again for things I don't want. Pick a fence. Pick a fence. One of these two. I don't know which one I want. Not sure. Figure it out. No, yeah. Like I said, you're entitled to your opinion. I think Lord of the Rings is almost universally accepted as loved. But I think most people who've seen it haven't read the books. Because they're hard to get through. But I do want to. Ugh. Nick. You're actually following through on your responsibilities. Sponsorbilities. I got that reference too. When you said sponsorbilities, I immediately thought of Rugrats. So, yeah. Liara Samara. Interesting. Are those from something, Matt? I know I've got an area. Oh my gosh. Somewhere for things I don't have. Oh, I need to see. Song. It's not my birthday. Yeah, no, back there is gonna be too crowded. That's fair, Xavier. That's fair. You were younger though. Yeah. Well, bye, Nick. Good luck with whatever it is you gotta do. And I always said I'd change this area. There's gotta be another area. I don't want to change my cemetery either. I don't really have a good area. Oh don't have an area. Thought I had an area somewhere. Mass Effect. Don't know nothing about that. Bye, Melba. Bye, Melba. Oh no. Well, that's almost big enough. Except it's not. Gotta make this work, man. Could put it back here. Kind of weird. I want the fencing though, so perhaps no. I don't want it secluded out here either. This is our hide and seek spot. Can't ruin that. I could put it right here and move these hyacinths. I've been trying to breed the name Elia. I did for a long time, but it's also a boy's name, and it'd be confusing. So, no Elia. They are also Star Wars names, but I'm not mad about it. I love. Never heard of it, Faith. I've heard of it. Is it one of those faith-based things? Because I'm not a huge fan of most like pure flicks stuff. Because I'm extremely traditional. Not extremely. I don't know. It's complicated. Huh. That's fair, Xavier. Okay, I will be right back. I need to use the brush trim. Coming back. To turn it on. Good luck, Emelina. Break a leg. Have fun. Yeah, at the very least, always have fun. Noodles has returned. Welcome back. Bye, Elena. Thanks for coming by and joining in the conversation. I don't know. I don't really. I wonder, I could move this to be lower and be more of this area. And then move the dump to be over there. Because what is it over here? Goes up to right here. So it's like this one I have going straight ahead. Let me try some things. We're gonna try something new here. I might regret it. I gotta try. Well, thank you, Noodles. Appreciate that. It's really fun. I totally recommend it. That's what I have. Figures. Everyone's island's different. I mean, I've certainly put a lot of work into my island, but never heard of it. Speaks. I have no idea what you're talking about. Ryan, hello. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well. It is a good day. And that would be cool. Sounds fun. Okay, time to get the helmet. Start construction. Wow, must be something that I don't even know about. Thank you, Aaron. I'm like, I don't know what did I know. Enough, sometimes I get asked questions and I'm like, bro, you know I am a devout Roman Catholic, so you already know the answer. I can't make it history-like? I feel like you could. I'm sure if you looked up like on Pinterest some of the things people have done, you could find some stuff. You would be surprised. Okay. Which way did it go? Started, yeah, like that. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Well, this is it. It won't be exactly the same. Or maybe I should have left that as it was. Maybe. All right, Massimo. Well, thank you for joining. Maybe I should just leave that. Let's just... If I have to redo some, I have to redo some. It's what it is. You know? Here I thought I had finished my island. I was wrong. That's okay. Whoops. Over here. Alright, Speaks. I see where you're going with this. Read my chat rules. And also, as I just said, I'm devout Roman Catholic. Read a catechism and you'll know how I feel. Aurora, you're gonna get in my way, babe.
Move it. Yay.
This is the stuff that takes a while. Wish you could erase it easier, but I guess some things in Animal Crossing, I need to learn to enjoy the process. You know? Well, Speaks as I see it, you have two options. Be an annoying troll, or enjoy the stream. One of them will get you silenced. Even though I don't believe in cancel culture, or don't agree with it. But it's up to you, man. You can enjoy the stream, leave, or just be a troll. Marvelous Water, I've seen you commenting on some of my polls. Welcome. I don't know where the idea came for it to just do like random polls, but suddenly they are just everywhere. They are everywhere. Yeah. Agreed, Batman. Especially when people come in with questions that have really obvious answers. It's like, bro. I might regret doing this, but that is okay. Yeah, like, it's interesting the ones that get votes, like, right away are the ones that have nothing to do with a specific fandom, or if it combines certain fandoms. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing them. Maybe I need to keep it at, like, once a day, but I feel bad because in Discord I used to do question of the day, and I always go back and forth on that. I mean, that's slightly different because in my Discord it's like something that you can put out like a thought out answer to, like what's your favorite food and why, you know, things like that, whereas this is choose one, you know. Well, I don't remember the stuff you commented on, frankly, Water. Not because I wasn't paying attention, but because lots of things. You know? Anyway, let's see. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Justin. Welcome. Came to the moon. Never heard of it, Machine. I have never heard of it. I also need to get rid of some of these trees. Oh, I should have done 2 coconut trees. But no, Speaks, it doesn't make you evil. It makes you someone who's looking for a reason to get mad at someone. That's all it is. It's you looking for a reason to get mad at someone because they think differently than you. Which is funny, because I was always taught I was the intolerant one. How interesting. What's it about, Batman? Or who was the one that asked? Steve! So, Candy, welcome back. How was Daniel's stream? Is he still streaming? I don't know why I said, is he still streaming? Talking so fast. On my TV, those things look blue, but I know they're purple. I only have them because my mom gave them to me, so yay, thank you, Mom. Because my mom's cool and she plays Animal Crossing. These are just plain trees, aren't they? Yeah. So it wouldn't be a big deal if I got rid of them and had to replant them. None of the trees are a big deal to replant, frankly, just because I have so many fruits now. Oh, no, that was the wrong spot. Oh. Just kidding. Just kidding. But still, either way, Steve, what is it about? What is this story? You said it has a good story. Now I am curious. Okay, well, this is slightly off, which bothers me. Okay, I can adjust that though. What was I gonna use? I don't want to use lattice. I want to use hedges. Do I want to use country? Maybe country. We'll go with country. Because I feel like it has to be even. But it doesn't need to be big either. Go further out? Maybe not much further out. It is over. Glad it was good though. I saw that he was playing Breath of the Wild and I was like, oh. Love me some Breath of the Wild. Favorite orchestra piece of music? Oh my gosh, I love almost everything from the Nutcracker. He was Aaron, because he starts at like 1 p.m. my time, usually. It's an interesting idea. You can try first. Huh. I'll have to look into that maybe. Is how far out do I want to go? Maybe? Yeah, I think it's usually around 1 p.m. my time. Between the cleaning and the dentist seeing me. There you go. There's a lot. Like, I watch Two Set Violin. They've got some hilarious stuff in my opinion. So I hear a lot of music on there and I'm like, I have no idea what you guys are talking about, but still. The 6? Aren't there only 4? I don't count Zelda or Link. But probably, just as characters, probably Mifa or Urbosa. Not because they're girls, but just because I genuinely like the characters. Daruk is so fun though, and Rivali's got an interesting dynamic. Oh, this is just like a straight line. Ugh. Actually, it is interesting. Speaks because you clearly came to a chat deciding not to read the chat rules and decided to disrespect them. I'm just trying to respect my own chat rules. If you decide to disregard them, that is your problem, and maybe you have an issue with following rules. So, that is up to you. I personally don't believe this is an area where good dialogue can be found. Now, if you want to talk to me in person, that would be different. But we can't. So. And funny how you'd make assumptions about someone that you don't even know. Kind of rude. They end up being labeled as a champion for some reason. I see what you're saying, Jesse. Yeah, but still. I do like Zelda. It's good, Crossfighter. Honestly, Batman, yeah. He already knows about the chat rules, and if he decides to disregard them, that's his fault. Assuming it's a he, I don't know. Your name doesn't really say one way or another. I get so confused when I see her name now, Justin, because I'm so used to her being Cece. But... yeah. Perfect champion is... oh, I thought you said perfect. Favorite champion is Link. We're being so quiet. Bear the burden. Honestly, I like that they gave Link a reason for why he's so quiet. That was really cool. Something I hadn't really considered either. It's just always like, he don't talk. He never talks. I was like, oh. It's kind of cool they gave him a reason. How do I get a path to here, though? Like all of them. Oh, my students are funny. One of my students was asking me a question. She's young. She's funny. She's sweet too. Really sweet. I have students. Honestly, I will say, despite being on spring break, I do miss my students somewhat. I'm like, because they bring me such joy, and they're so sweet and so funny, especially the little ones. I do miss I can't believe I'm saying this, I miss teaching the 2-year-olds. They're so cute and funny. I love it. I am concerned about one, though, because last week was her first week, and I kind of had to hold her the whole time. Because, it's hard to separate from your parent at that age, but she was doing somewhat okay some parts, but I'm like, oh, that's okay, she'll get used to it. But then we don't have this week, so I might have to be starting over next week. But second version of Lincoln Zelda can be kind of special. Marvelous. Do you have proof for that? Because we know Zelda's into Link, but that's not official. The only one that can be counted as official is Skyward Sword, actually. Unless you have evidence I'm not aware of. So. About Joe in Discord. Jesse, I never get a hold of it. Like, even though I'm back in your main Discord, I feel bad. Jesse, I really only use your Discord to, like, promote my stream. I need to, like, not do that. I always intend to go read things and then I don't. Sometimes I skim through our private Discord, though. I didn't see. Is he coming back to a podcast? Sideshow release the Toothless statue? I don't know what this is, Steve. Oh, the amiibo. I skimmed over because I remember I just said something about, like, oh, I have the knockoff card, but I didn't have anything else. Joe, the guy who voices Daruk. In the English version, anyway. Get that food. Food is yummy. Guess I could just keep it this way like I did before. Oh, that's right. Well, a few of them said they would. Haven't we been saying they'll sign stuff for, like, over a year? I mean, not like I'm not good about answering stuff. I need to get better at that. Oh, this is that thing I was so hesitant about. Well, depends on how small I want it. Just like this is fat, or do I want the fat to be sooner? Maybe. No! I messed it up. A JoJo character? Oh, I don't know who that is, but he also voices Yunobo. I don't know, Jesse. I do not know. Yeah, I should have switched it. Oh well. Doesn't take that long. Yay! Okay, cool. All we had with Patricia signed with one, but she gave me the address for the studio. She would be recording her album. Ooh! Daniel! Hello! How did your stream go? I felt bad I was streaming at the same time. I was like, wait, I didn't think about that. Ian, happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well. I've gotten better about trying to stream, Justin, frankly. I'm bad at that. Woo! Gotcha, Jesse. I guess so, Daniel. They know we work together. We do the things. This is not going to turn out the way I was planning, but I think that's going to be okay. I think that's okay. Oh, apparently now we have 2 people in chat who like to drudge up drama. Manic, like I said before, if you can't respect the fact that I am devout Roman Catholic, you do not have to be here. That's up to you. You went longer than usual. That's not a bad thing. The stream is good, and Zelda's always good. Zelda is always an awesome choice. Again, moderators, You know what I'm okay with and not okay with. I give y'all free reign. I trust y'all. If people don't want to be kind in stream and just dodge up drama, they don't have to be here. This path is not turning out how I thought. That's okay. I'm gonna make it work. I'm gonna make it work. Alpha, welcome back. I forget what you left for. Or maybe you just said that you left and you didn't come back. I don't remember. Not my business anyway. What did you do in Breath of the Wild? Duel. Oh, I messed that up. Dual Nemo. I almost said Duolingo. It's something completely different. That's the point of my chat rules, Justin. That is the point. So that people don't have to deal with that here. And they can do it in personal conversations. My bad on the miss idea on Zelda. No, you're totally fine, Water, because, or Marvelous Water, because I kind of like the idea of that happening in Breath of the Wild, but I'm not like 100% sure. But, yeah. Manic. If I'm devout Roman Catholic, that answers your question. But you know, y'all aren't listening to chat rules, so there's your warning. This is not the place for that. We don't get good conversation here. Favorite song, pieces, family, 7 a.m. and 1 a.m. I don't know for this one because I'm not a huge fan of most of the themes. I've gotten used to them. I just think some of the other themes were better, but the more I play, maybe it's just because I'm used to them, but I like how they sound here. So, but I know I can't wait for Skyward Sword. So, yeah. And hey guys, don't play along with the people that are trolling that just want to start an argument. You know, their goal is either, oh, you're a hypocrite because you don't follow what your faith says you are supposed to believe, or you're a horrible person because you don't think like me. Don't engage them. That's not what we're here for. I didn't either, Benjamin. Well, I mean, I knew that I was probably going to stream today. I just didn't set it up till earlier because I'm on break. Yeah. I never hear those things. I should listen to them all, though. I know Daniel likes the 9 a.m. I feel like it was the 9 a.m. that Daniel was like, it's got real good vibes, and I had to like go listen to it, and I was like, what? How have I not heard this? So, fun stuff. It's kind now I feel like I need to put this back in the middle. Maybe weird to have that small entrance. Or it could just be an entrance only from that side. Oh. Oh. Maybe it was 8 a.m. then. 7 a.m., 8 a.m., and 12 noon. What time am I at? Oh, 5 p.m. I'm like, am I close to one of those? Nowhere near. Nowhere near. Okay, we'll make this weird and have it an entrance from the backside. Good work. Okay, but that also means I need to change this. Oops. Aren't they awesome, Kevin? The Grant Kirkhope stream interview. We were dying. We were dying. Grant Kirkhope that was just so cool, and he was so chill too. I love it so much. It has a hill vibe. Like hillbilly. My neck of the woods. So, well, thanks, Alpha. I'm fine with it being as is. Grant Kirkhope, it was just so cool. I was just like, he's so chill. And I feel like every interview that I've been a part of, I'm like, don't ask a stupid question and don't ask one that they've been asked a million times. But I'm like, I don't know. Ooh. I know all that's left is Troops, but I think she's working, isn't she? No, that's understandable, Marvelous Water. It's like, I'm not going to listen to Zelda or Breath of the Wild just like when I want adventure. That's one that I kind of listen. Learn how to talk. Okay. Got it. I actually hurt my hand more than I hurt my head. But yeah, he was very humble. But I do like listening to the Breath of the Wild themes for just like, oh, it's not gonna be like something I jam out in my car like, yeah, adventure. Who's that, Justin? Don't know who that is. Ooh, good luck, Alpha. Get that homework done. Finish it strong. You got this. That's. What am I doing? That was not. I should have just left it the same. Man, it's literally. Ah, oh, come on. I feel dumb now. That's okay. How would the fencing work then? Maybe I don't do fencing? Don't necessarily have to. This could be an open area. One day I'll actually join a podcast, Candy. Maybe. But I think Kayla and I are, or Tubes and I are, keep doing that. Our schedules conflict with each other. Like, it's like my only free day is usually Sunday night. And she works that day. So. I mean, it's not usually what I listen to, Justin. Usually I listen to songs I'm trying to choreograph to. Just so I get it in my body more. But interesting, Jesse. That's a crazy client, Xavier. Wow. Woo! That's it's quite intense right there. Gotta say. The voices in their head. Alrighty then. Sounds fun. You're just glad to be here. I'm glad you are here too, Candy. I am glad. I'm also working on a video right now. I thought I was gonna be able to like edit it maybe like last night or something. I've got some of the editing done. I'll probably edit more tonight after choir rehearsal. Which is in an hour and a half. I have to print something out for it. Oops. I can do that soon. I can do that when I log off. A video I want on? Give me some options, Jesse. I forgot to ask, what's your favorite instrument to listen to? Ooh, violin. Probably violin. I also really like cello too, and a decent amount of piano. But violin. Top 5 theories and mysteries for memories of the game. Ooh! Ah, no, that's not what I meant to do. Honestly, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, Breath of the Wild. I'll do anything, Josie. You know I will. You know. What did you do today? No, just dressed up in all green. If anything, I wish I had been able to get to a mass, but I could have, but I just did not think about it until it was like literally all the daily mass times were done, and I was like, why? You call yourself devout. And I forgot, but I will. But I am going to say the St. Patrick's prayer later today, a very specific one. It's such a beautiful prayer. Powerful, in my opinion. Oh. We're already done. I haven't played it, but Skyward Sword, Link Between Worlds. I do like Link Between Worlds. Oh, my mom's playing. Yeah, I'll do whatever. You know I will. I'll do whatever. It's cool. Usually the ones I jam out to, Justin, have to do with like they have to do with like they're usually covers, like really strong covers. Yeah, that kind of stuff. They're fun. All right, let's try it this way then. Ooh, I'm gonna need more. Maybe. This. Well, my idea was that nothing would end up going around, so. Well, maybe just up to a certain point. No! Sorry, wanted. Stop. Well, maybe. Minish Cap. I hear good things about Minish Cap. One day I will. Actually, some of that, like the idea of there are Zelda games I haven't played, is part of what my next video is about. Jerome, welcome! It doesn't have a lot of videos talking about it. I hear it's a simple game, but like also like really underrated, so. I haven't done theories in a while, and I don't know enough about the Zonai, so. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Marvelous. Nothing wrong. Hello, Vernon. You all good. All good. Or, well, no, let's do it this way. I'm gonna have to get more hedges though. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, let's go get more hedges. Ah! So that means when I don't look where I'm going. I'm still not looking where I'm going. Maybe, but I know it's also, you know, a 2D game, and those don't get a lot of coverage just in general. Link's Awakening got some coverage for a while just because of the remake, but like the Oracle games. But I guess the thing is, like, a lot of people like that have played Minish Cap love the Minish Cap, so it's like, wait, why does no one talk about it? Same with Link Between Worlds. Not that the other games are bad, not the slightest, but. Scroll down to the hedges. There we go. That's true, Marvelous. Very true. And you'd think that we would have covered everything by now. A lot of people cover the same stuff, and that's kind of cool because you'd be like, oh, this person theorized this person theorized that. And that's pretty cool. Oops. I didn't mean to. Yeah. The Kinstones. The Kinstones. I feel like that has to be said with an accent for some reason. That's weird to see you not 100% a game, Daniel. Throws me off. What happens with the Kinstones? I know someone who's gonna be feasting on that stuff. Not me. I don't like corned beef or cabbage. I think my thing is, I look at corned beef and it's always pink on the inside. Always. And that just makes me, like, psychologically, I'm like, oh, that means it's not done. So. Throws me off. Well, I know what the Kinstones are, but I'm wondering why that keeps, Danny, why does that keep you from, like, what happens with them that you're like, nope, not bothering. I erase like just this one. Ooh, that might look good. Actually, I have an idea. I have thoughts. I have thoughts. Why did you stop playing? Why would you stop playing? It's amazing. Oh, it can be difficult, but I do not manic. I know people who do, but I personally don't like it. Okay, so there's 2, 3, 4, 6. So I could actually, I think I can make a middle. Mirror shield, that game also feels like a wasted opportunity. In Ocarina of Time? Maybe? I don't know. I know they use the mirror shield a lot in the blanking on the name. The Thing. Majora's Mask. One Temple. Oh, a Minish Cap, really? Why is it wasted? What happened? Okay, this is pretty chill. I'm pretty okay with this. I don't have room for the garden lanterns. Unless I do them there. We'll see. Huh. Second to last dungeon. You can only get it after. Really? That's so weird. Only after you defeat the final boss? That's so weird. Huh. Yay! You have returned. That was a short Zoom call. Glad it was short. Because I know I'm not always a fan of those Zoom calls. I've done them. I've dealt with them. I've taught dance with them. Oh, they are a pain in the butt. No, this way. Okay, cool. That's a good spot. I like it. Well, I might put trees there. I put trees everywhere. That's so weird. That's true, you do get it a lot earlier, Daniel. So that makes sense why that would be considered way better. Huh. Never knew these things. Never knew that. Looks like a traumatized face. That's concerning. Why do you like that it looks like a traumatized face? Designs over. That's fair. Put them all in different places. Oh, but that one will be right next to it, won't it? Yeah, I think it will. Ah! Get off. Yeah, no, oh. it's all off and wonky. So then it makes me feel like I need to move it over one or open it up by one more. Maybe. Let me try that. Let me try it. I'm gonna try it. Really hard. Might work. Oh, we'll be coming back. Who's Andy again? Oh, for haha. Got it. Got it. He. Why do I think to? Yes, that is the real question. Hello, Brandon. Welcome. Hope you are well. Might be fine. It just almost seems too open. I don't know. See? Might like it for the time being, but just not in the future. I don't know. I can always change it later. Always change it later. Maybe. Makes me feel a little better. Ish. Not much. Oh. Later, everyone. Have a great day and have a great stream. Thank you, Marvelous. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good day as well. Wonder if after Breath of the Wild 2, if none will continue moving forward in Hyrule. This previous one. I don't know. Tis a good question. Some changes to my eye recently, and I realized it's been way too long since I streamed Animal Crossing. Yeah, I changed a lot in my game. Oh, I can't make it even. Oh, that's bothersome. That's Bubkiss. Oh well. Maybe a different spot. Make it work. Maybe here. That works. And then put the thingamajig. Like put different stuff elsewhere. It might be that I end up narrowing this down to a very narrow path. Let me try that real quick. Oh, I should have taken that down. I wasn't. Really? It's okay if it's a narrow path, right? We'll try it. Odyssey sequel. You are not the only one, Nick. I know a lot of people who want an Odyssey sequel. I never finished the first one. I mean, I enjoyed what I played of it thus far. I had an easier time with Odyssey than I've been having with Galaxy. I don't know if that just makes me weird, but I just have a hard time with it. I don't know why. I just do. A sweet arrow. I don't know how I feel about that. I do not know how I feel about that. Stream it on the anniversary. Oh yeah, when is March 20th? This Saturday. Oh, I won't have a chance to stream it. Well, I might in the morning, early afternoon. For the most part, I don't think I'm gonna have a chance to stream it. Oh well. It's kind of weird how skinny it is. Maybe not. Maybe we just close it. Maybe that's the better option. That might be the better option, guys. The favorite 3D Mario. I don't know if I have a favorite. I never finished any of them. Should. One day. I'm so bad about that. Might be an okay spot. It might, Burger. I might have to try that later because I have to go in the next like 10 minutes or so. Well, not like leave, but like end the stream. So we'll see. Haha. I don't think so. Lord knows you would not want me designing your house. Because I'd be like, people would be like, I like this type of design. I'd be like, but why no? No? Though. I'd be like, why? Why do you like that design? What is wrong with you? He'd be like, but that's what I like. And I'm like, well, you're wrong. I'd be a horrible designer. Maybe we'll do it like this. I'll have to get another table. That's okay. And I have another heart-shaped bouquet, I think. Different color. I think that's fine. What else do I have? A toaster. I don't think I need a toaster. Wait, I don't remember this. Oh, I got this from the balloon. How do I make it? How do I make it? Star fragment clumps of weeds. I have that. Yes. Thank you, Daniel. I like it too. I have been playing Sims. That is very true. I don't think it counts though. I don't think it counts. Oh my gosh, Daniel. What would be my version of Gordon Ramsay? It would be like passive aggressive nice. Because it would be like someone being like, oh, I really like the retro 50s, like 60s design. And I'd be like, why? That's just what's always called to me. I think we should not do it because it's ugly. Even though that's literally how my uncle's house is designed, and he loves it. And hey, it's what he likes, man. Can't. It's just design. It's not a matter of morality or nothing. But I'm just like, whatever. Put this in a different spot. But for now, this should be good. My problem is, would I have unlimited budget? Because if I don't have unlimited budget, you don't want me helping. Not gonna be even. That's fine. It is kind of annoying that I can't go through the middle here. I could bring this up and make it skinnier. We'll see. If I get to a point where I don't like walking around all that, then sure. Right, let's design the thing. Let's go make a shamrock wand. That's hard to say. It is difficult. I enjoyed those so much, Daniel. I think the second one turned out way better than the first. I wasn't sure how to like edit all of that. I had examples of like what people do with those videos, and I was basing it off of that. I think I could have done way better, but my gosh, it was intense. Oh my gosh, there's multiple types of simmers, Justin. And some are like that. Now, for the sake of the Hylian Sims cast thing, yeah, I purposely did crazy stuff. But my gosh, some of it, I was like, I didn't expect for that to happen. Oh, do I have a garden table? Another one, like already made? I do! Yay! Okay, and I also have another pink one. Perfect. Holla. was just so funny. I like Daniel as the dance machine. That was hilarious. I was like, why is he dancing? And then my sim just spontaneously combusts. And I'm like, okay. Okay. I was just like, okay. I should rewatch those. They weren't my best work, but man, was it fun. It was fun. Huh. Looks bad from that angle. That's fine. There we go. Now to make the shamrock one. No! Yeah, Batman. That's how it is sometimes. Japanese tea room. We only have one? Oh, you can buy it if you go to your Nook shopping app, or if you don't have that yet, go to like the little ATM looking thing and do the Nook shopping. It has a catalog of everything you've ever owned, and that's something I think you can buy. Oh, Daniel, it's because my other account, which has my villager Father Patrick, his birthday is today because it's St. Patrick's today, so KK is by because he sings happy birthday to him. I love the Shamrock one. I love it. That's fun. But yeah, if you go to your shopping thing, don't go to special goods, go to your furniture. You should be able to find it. It might be in one of these, but I don't know. If you can look up what the name is, then you can do that. That's fun. Okay, now I need to put on that outfit just cause. Yeah, I'd be done. Oh, I can put it on somewhere else though, because I have ironwood dressers outside. Run! Okay. Dude. Change outside, that's okay. Oh, Daniel, that makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. Let me find this leprechaun outfit, even though it literally has nothing to do with St. Patrick's Day. Or the saint, anyway. But, ooh, go. Or is it a dress? And I wasn't paying attention. Hold up. Maybe it's under this. I have a clover dress. That works too. That's not what I'm looking for. I know I bought it all. Unless I'm totally missing it. Oh, no, see? Yep, there it is. Okay. Cool. Not that one. And then... That doesn't... I don't think that matches the look. I don't think I need socks for it. I feel like I still need, maybe. No, those don't look good. The white looks pretty okay. No. Yeah, no. Go back to what I did have. Yay! Oh, Batman, that's rough. But yeah, that means your birthday is Saturday, man. Yeah, that's kind of rough when you think about it, Daniel. Look at it. Let's see. Nope, this one, I can't do the buttons. Okay. Cute. capture it like right as I was doing it. Oh, maybe. I don't know. Well, at least you got a cake. Exactly 1 week ago. Well, happy late birthday, Justin. Yeah, this is cute. Okay, let me see. Oh, I think I did it too late. I think I got it. Sweet. Okay. Let me see if those photos turned out. I took a lot of photos recently of my house on the inside. Yeah, I'm about to end the stream anyway, though. That is true. That is true. I need to remember when, come June, that I start building up my friendship with my villagers. Oops. Forgot to do that before. But you know. Okay. So we did that. See if I got any good ones. Oh, dang it. Almost. Oh, that's a good one. There we go. Go back to this one. I have videos? Oh, that's something else. Took pictures of my bathroom from angles, my singing area, my room, to capture how proud I was of it. My new office space. Why do I have two? Oh, that's why. My kitchen. I don't know why I took it away. Took pictures of different things, didn't I? That's my mom hitting me. Literally, it's my mom hitting me. Right, Daniel? Immediately. My mom is so rude. It's because I was on her island. Whoa! Why am I taking pictures of that? I don't remember doing some of these. Interesting. Oh, back when it was still snowing. My idiot villagers. That's fine. Oh yeah! Yay! I remember that. I can't add photographer now. All of us just sitting there. I remember these. Why did I take it? Oh, this is my brother Travis. It's so fun. Oh yeah, that's my mom and brother. What even are we doing? Oh, I've shared this one with you guys. That's my mom and brother. Evie, hello! This is what we do. Something really wrong with us. Oh, look, codes. Goldie's birthday. I'm wondering what this is. That's when Ozzy got in the middle of me trying to do my snowman. I was like, move it, man. You're in the way. Oh yeah, way back when. What fun times. Father Patrick, Christmas Day. Crazy. Oh yeah, because I was like, Brocola became a priest. Alright. Well, that was a fun stream, but now I must go get ready for choir rehearsal. I don't think I'll end up streaming tomorrow. I don't think. Maybe. We'll see. If I stream next, it'll be Sunday. Maybe. We'll see. But I knew I may not end up streaming Friday. So, yay! Oh, glad we can make your taxes more bearable. I have to do those soon, too. Great! But I hope you guys have an awesome St. Patrick's Day. And until next time, thank you to my patrons. Thank you to everyone who watches and joins and all the crazy stuff. I'll hopefully have a new video by Saturday. We shall see. Enjoy the random polls I've been doing. But until next time, goodbye and God bless.